Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia Osura. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl again, Cynthia Osura. So I hope you enjoyed our previous episode where we talked about why Nigeria could speak Pidgin English. So please, if you've not watched that, kindly watch our previous video. And if you're just seeing this video, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is a channel where we discuss history and lifestyle. On today's episode, we'll be discussing about Africans. Were they able to read or write before colonization? Is it true or is it false? So I would say it's false because Africans they have their indigenous script which they could encrypt and only them could understand. We have like Nsabidi in Nigeria, in the south region of Nigeria. It was developed by the Ejagan people, but not to worry, we'll dive into that. We also have hieroglyphic scripts in the ancient Egypt. We have Meroitic scripts from the Kush kingdom. We also have the G scripts from Ethiopia. We had syllabic writing that is derived from Liberia. We also had various scripts writing, and we will dive into that. So join me as I give you more information regarding that. Once upon a time, in the vast lands of Africa, there existed a great diversity of civilization, each with its own unique scripts and writing system. These scripts were symbols of wisdom, knowledge, and cultural expression passed down through generations. In the ancient lands of Egypt, the majestic Nile River flowed, nurturing a civilization that thrived for millennia. The Egyptians had mastered the act of hieroglyphic writing, using intricate pictorial symbols to record their history, religious belief, and daily life. Temples and tombs were adorned with these beautiful hieroglyphics, telling stories of pharaohs, gods, and the eternal cycle of life and death. Far to the south, in the kingdom of Kush, the Meroitic script flourished. Its elegant characters, derived from the Egyptian hieroglyphics, adorned the walls of royal palaces and sacred monuments. The Meroitic scripts conveyed prayers, hymns, and historical accounts, preserving the legacy of a proud African civilization. In the islands of Ethiopia, this script is derived from ancient South Arabian scripts, which originated in the region centered around what is now Yemen. The earliest inspiration of Semitic languages in Eritrea and Ethiopia dates to the 19th century BC, which is known as epigraphic South Arabian. In this peninsula, the Giz script emerged as a powerful tool for communication and religious expression. Priests and scribes diligently transcribed ancient texts into parchment using graceful Giz character. The script became the vessel for religious manuscripts, biblical translation, and literary work, ensuring the transmission of knowledge across generations. In Nigeria, Nsabidi is an ancient system of graphic communication indigenous to the Ejagam and the Ikom people of the south region of Nigeria and the southwestern Cameroon. It is also used by the neighboring Ibibio and the Efik people. Aesthetically compelling and encoding Nsabidi does not correspond to any one spoken language. It is an ideographic script whose symbol refers to abstract concepts, action, or things, and who uses facilitates communication among people speaking different languages. Nsabidi comprises nearly 1,000 symbols that can be drawn in the air as gesture, on the ground, on skin as tattoos, on houses, and on art forms such as mask and textile, though it is enjoyed as an artist practice by the general public. Deeper knowledge of the Nsabidi symbol is restricted to members of men's association, which once controlled trade and maintained social and political order across the vast Sahara Desert. The Vai syllabary is a syllabic writing system devised from the Vai language by Mamalu Duwalu of Jundu in what is now Grand Cape Mount County, Liberia. The vowel script emerged as a testament to human ingenuity. A local legend tells of a young man who encounters spirits in a dream, gifting him a script to write down the sacred language of his people. The vowel script, with its intricate symbolic characters, allowed the Vai to record their language, poetry, and ancestral story for future generations. Is an ancient script used by the Berber people of the North Africa, particularly in regions such as Morocco, Algeria, and Libya. It is an abjad, a writing system that only represents consonants and has been adapted to write various Berber languages. We had another one called the Ajami script. Ajami script writing is a system that has a fascinating historical background that spans several centuries and multiple regions in Africa and in the Middle East. So the origin of Ajami script writing can be traced back to the spread of Islam in Africa and the subsequent cultural interaction between the Arab Muslim traders, scholars, and the local African communities. As Islam spread across the continent, Muslim scholars sought to translate and transmit Islamic texts, including the Quran, into local languages to facilitate understanding and conversion to the new faith. One of the earliest examples of Ajami script usage can be found in the West Africa, particularly in the regions such as the present-day Nigeria, Mali, Senegal, and Niger. Scholars and teachers known as the Afars began adapting the Arabic scripts to writing languages such as Hausas, Wolof, Kanuri, and others. They modified the scripts by adding mark, letters, ligatures to represent the specific sounds and phonetics of the African languages. This allowed for preservation and dissemination of local knowledge, oral tradition, and Islamic teaching of these languages. The spread of the Ajami script was not limited to West Africa. In other regions of Africa, such as Ethiopia, Sudan, Somali, Ajami script writing developed independently in Ethiopia. For instance, Tigray and other Ethiopian Semitic languages were written using a modified Arabic script known as Fidel. Similarly, in the Sudan and Somalia, local languages like Beja, Nubian, and Somali were adapted to Ajami script. The Bamboom script, also known as Shumum, is a writing system used for the Bamboom language spoken by the Bamboom people of Cameroon. It was developed in the late 19th century by King Njoya of Bamboom Kingdom as a way to preserve and promote the cultural and historical heritage of his people. The Bamboom script is an alphabetic script that is written from the left to right. It consists of a combination of logograms, symbol that represents words or concept, and alphabetic character, symbol that represents individual sound. The script is notable for its intricate and artistic design, with many of the characters resembling natural objects or animals. Thank you for watching and listening to this episode. I hope it was educative and impactful. See you in my next video. Bye.